This is INCradio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Hafa Adai, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all those tuning in. Welcome to INCradio Micronesia. I am your host for this evening, Sister Anne from the local of Machinao, and we are so happy to be here because we have a little bit of a different structure on how we will connect with all of you here this evening. But before we dive into our topic, I do want to introduce my crew members here with me, starting with Sister Rand.
Thank you, Sister Anne. So just as she has mentioned, my name is Sister Randy from the local congregation of Machinao as well. And I'm also excited for what we have prepared. So just as she said, it will be a little bit of a different style from what we're used to, but let's stay tuned for how that will be.
Yes, thank you, Sister Randy. And we do have our other crew member here with us, all the way in the island of Saipan. Sister Gwen, can you please introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello, Micronesia, and I am Sister Gwen from the local of Guam, and I'll be your YouTube engager for this video.
Yes, thank you, Sister Gwen, and to all of our crew members this evening. Now we want to reflect on the past 5 years of INCradio Micronesia, and what better people to ask about the most highlighted moments than with all of our viewers here connected online, and we'll have Sister Randy ask all of our viewers of their most highlighted moments.
Yes, so just how Sister Anne has mentioned, our broadcast will be a little bit different this time around. So as we start with our discussion, you can see that we don't have guests with us at the moment, right? So for our discussion today, we will actually be asking our local congregations here in the District of Micronesia. So I wanted to ask first, there in the locale of Coblerville, if anyone can answer there po. I wanted to ask, to reminisce on how far we've come as a satellite studio here in Micronesia. Can you share what were some of your favorite moments, maybe your favorite episode or maybe your favorite topic? You can, if any of our brethren there in Coblerville can come share with us. You can just say hello po once you're ready. So as we are waiting for you po, I will just share some of my favorite moments. So, and as someone who has been part of the crew since we've started, I think some of my favorite moments that I can remember from the top of my head is when we would collab with other districts.
Yes,
so I remember we collabed with the Satellite Studio of Japan and Hawaii Pacific, even Kamanava. There's been many times that we've collabed with many other districts, and I hope that we can do that someday again soon. So hopefully that we have those kinds of opportunities again.
Yes,
And I think I can see Brother Cap Mello from the local of Coblerville. Hello po. So if you can just introduce yourself and tell us some of your favorite moments here on INCradio.
I am Brother Camilo Sinicolas from the local congregation of Coblerville. Recently, I was on a most recent INC radio broadcast here in the District of Micronesia. It's about hobbies. So that one was really fun. And I also remember, it's crazy how we're already 10 years. I remember being in part of the broadcast for the 5th year anniversary for the district. So such an amazing experience.
Yes, if anyone wants to refresh their memory from our last broadcast, our last few broadcasts, Brother Camelo was actually one of our guests, and he shared with us many of his hobbies that he really enjoys, along with other crew members and brethren that was joining him. Thank you so much, Brother Camelo, for sharing with us. And now, as we move on to our second question, I would like to ask, there in the locale of Machinao, which is our local congregation. Hello po.
Hello po.
I wanted to ask if someone can answer there, what's a topic that we discussed that really stuck with you? So as we wait for them po, at the end, did you want to share with us what is a topic that we discussed? You know, even if it's from our previous years, what's a topic that you remember that really stuck with you?
I think one of my, well, it's not really a specific topic, but I think one of my favorite parts is when we're able to share personal stories with the brethren and inspiring experiences that help us really connect with the brethren and just share our own personal growth with our faith all over the district.
Yes, I agree. I think there's just so many different topics, and you know, it's a very diverse group of topics. So I think if I could also share, I think one of my favorite topics was the one that we had together when we shared, you know, our many of our first times.
Oh, yes.
We've done so much first times together, and there was
Yes.
so many things that we shared for the first time, and you know, we were even sharing it with brethren that we've met for the first time, or
Yeah.
things that we've never experienced before. So I think that's one of the topics that stuck with me for throughout, at least from many of the episodes that we've done.
Yes, I agree.
So as can we call on the next locale? So for the locale of Machanao, if you're ready po, if someone is ready to answer our question, I can repeat the question po if you need. So the question is, what's a topic that we discussed that really stuck with you?
Hi, Sister Andy. This is Brother Louis from the local Machanao po. For me po, one of the memorable topics po was the one I was part of last year po, when we did a recap of last year, which brought to light, you know, a lot of the events that we did last year, and you know, brought back a lot of memories po.
Yes, I think that's the one we were talking about,
yes,
right? Yeah.
that
So
one.
one of our actually that was like our last broadcast of the year.
Yeah.
So if anyone can remember, we were talking about yes, recapping of Micronesia in the year 2025.
Yes.
So there was many things that we shared, even things that we've shared, like even from previous broadcasts, and many of, like I said before, our first, and even things that we continue to do right until now. So in our third question, I actually wanted to ask one of our crew members, maybe they're in the locale of Saipan. So in the locale of Saipan, if one of our INC radio crew members there can answer, how do you feel that we have grown from the start of our broadcast until now?
Hello po, Karani. This is Brother Matt po. I think personally that one of the best things that has happened in our broadcast po is how we've grown in terms of sharing the live stream po. I think a lot of people are enjoying more of the engagement and all of the things that is happening throughout the show po.
Yes, I definitely agree, Brother Matt. Our YouTube live chat is always very active, and we see so many supporters, and
Yes, we have a
we
lot.
even recognize a lot of those who constantly support us, even throughout the last 5 years of INC Radio Micronesia. So we thank you so much to everyone who continues to support us, and
Thank
we
you
hope
po.
that in our upcoming years of INC Radio, you will support us even more. So in our last question of this part of our discussion, I wanted to ask, in the local congregation of Guam, in what ways has our content here in Micronesia differed from other parts of the world? So if someone from the local of Guam can answer. So while we wait for them po, you can just say hello po if you're ready.
Hello po.
Hello po, Ka Joven and Ka Chris. We can see you there po, supporting us. Thank you so much po.
Maybe we should repeat the question for them so they can hear us.
Yes, well, so
1, 2, 3.
to repeat the question po, it's, in what ways has our content in Micronesia differed from other parts of the world?
So they can see it.
Repeat the question po.
Yes, well, okay. So in what ways has our content in Micronesia differed from other parts of the world?
Because we are a small island po, and other IT radios are like bigger po.
Yes, thank you, Brother August. Yes,
Thank you po,
I
Brother
agree.
August.
I was actually thinking the same thing at the end. You know,
Yeah.
like our district, we were divided in different islands, and you know,
Yes,
it's not like we can just join together by
Mhm.
car. Sometimes we have to take like a plane, or sometimes
Yes.
even a boat ride,
Yes.
right?
I
So
feel like INC Radio really connects us from all the islands.
yes,
like
I
islands.
that's the same thing as, when I was talking about our collabs, right, with other
Yes.
district. It just shows that even if we're in different parts of the world and we're of different cultures, we are one family of INC Radio.
Yes, I agree,
Right.
Sister Annie.
Yes. So thank you so much to everyone who shared their answers with us and joined us in our discussion. We really enjoyed hearing your answers, po. And we want to thank you so much for and to everyone who continues to support us here on INC Radio Micronesia. But before we proceed with the rest of our broadcast, we will take a quick station break.
Take a journey through the Pacific, exploring the cultures, landscapes, and hidden gems of Palau, Micronesia, Majuro, Saipan, and Guam. From local flavors to island lifestyles, discover stories that may inspire your next visit, or even a new home. Join us on HAFA NICE ADAI, presented by INCRadio, Micronesia's satellite studio.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
From rising every morning to face the unknown, embarking on a path where the outcome is uncertain, or starting over when you've hit rock bottom. There are many factors that can hinder us every day. But what keeps us going? What gives us courage? The presence of our friends and loved ones? Doing good work reminds us of the vitality of life. Living our purpose and fulfilling our duties inside the Church of Christ.
Let's take a journey through the Pacific and uncover the rich cultures, stunning landscapes, and hidden gems of Palau, Micronesia, Majuro, Saipan, and Guam. Each destination offers a unique story to tell, so let's explore the untouched beauty of these island nations. Whether you're learning from savoring local delicacies and the current lifestyles of these islands, we hope it will captivate you to visit one day or possibly find yourself living here. Join us and learn it first here on our new episodes of Hafa NICE ADAI, presented by INC Radio Micronesia Satellite Studio.
What happened? I feel like we're in a new island. But welcome back, everyone. And now to kickstart the year, we want to finally mention what our topic is for this evening, which is Have a Nice Day, which is also the rebranding of our broadcast, where we will be showcasing how we live our life here in the District of Micronesia. And we will be introducing our newest segment, which is called Talk Like Us. thank you, Kuya Tech. And so for this segment, we will be showcasing and educating ourselves some different phrases and words that we speak in various islands here in the district of Micronesia. And so the first word that we have that we want to introduce to everyone viewing is called Ali. So can we see if any of our viewers know what Ali means and which island is this language from? Can we see? Does any of our local congregations connected know what Ali means? Maybe in the island of Saipan. Does anybody know? Can we ask the local of Saipan? I think Saipan is answering the question. Hello po. We cannot hear po the local Saipan.
Hello
Can
po.
you, oh, hello po. So does anybody know what Ali means po?
What's the question po, Kaan?
So the word that we're trying to figure out is what Ali means, and what island is this language from? Do any of the brethren there know? Ali? I'll spell it. A-L-I-I. Ali. A-L-I. Oh, Guam knows. Okay, we'll move to the local of Guam. Can you answer this first word and phrase po? You can unmute po to answer the question po.
Karor Palau po.
Yes, Koror Palau. And what's the phrase or a word in English? does anybody know? Okay, if no one knows, we will. It is. Does anybody know it? Can anybody unmute what the actual word is? Oh, okay. Brother Louis from the local Machinao, can you please tell us what Ali means?
Yes, po. Hi, Sister Anne. Hi, Sister Randy. Ali is the Palauan word for hello po.
Yes. So Brother Louis from the local Machinao got it right. Ali means hello in Koror Palau. So the next time any of you guys see someone from Koror Palau, don't forget to say Ali. Okay. So our next phrase is Nesor Anim. So do any of our viewers know what this phrase means and what island is this from? Nesor Anim. Nesor Anim. Anybody can unmute po to answer this question? Oh, Manilao, the local of Manilao. Yes po, you can unmute po. Yes! I think they're excited to answer the question.
Sister, good morning. From Chuk?
Yes po! Oh, yes po!
correct.
So they got it correct po. What's your name po from the local Manila po? Sorry po. Sorry po.
Mangilaw po.
Oh, Manila po. Okay. Thank you to the local of Manila. So they answered the phrase correctly and also the island. So Nesor Anim means good morning in Chukis. So we also have Yap online. Hello, Yap. Thank you po for connecting with us po. So I'll have Sister Randy do our last phrase for this segment.
Yeah, so I remember we did this a couple of years back in one of our segments. So I apologize if I kind of butchered the pronunciation, but if I remember correctly, it's komol tata. Yeah,
Can
so if anyone knows the answer, what language it is and what does it mean?
Oh, Majuro
we
is
have,
also online.
Majuro online.
Local Majuro. Do any of our outer islands want to answer this question? So
to repeat it, this is again, I will apologize for the pronunciation. Okay, so it's komol tata. So if any of our brethren know, you can unmute and let us know. Oh, I think I saw the locale of Garapan. Do we know the answer, brethren? Maybe we can ask our brethren there in Majuro what if we know what this means, Paul.
Thank you.
It means thank you, Paul. Thank you also, Paul, for answering. So yes, como tata means thank you in Marshallese.
Yes, thank you to all those who participated. And we hope everyone enjoyed that little segment with us where we were able to learn ways that we communicate with people from various islands here in the district of Micronesia. Now, to finally dive into our topic for this evening, we want to finally introduce our guest who actually grew up in the island of Guam as well as Saipan. So who better to ask about this district of Micronesia than our first guest, Brother Louis. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your offices, your work background, as well as any hobbies that you may have?
Hello, everyone. My name is Brother Louis Laxina from the local congregation of Machanao. I am a choir member and a TSB officer. Some of my hobbies is cooking and fishing.
Yes, thank you, Kuya Louis. So as you guys can see, Kuya Louis' hobbies kind of showcases that he is a true island boy. So he likes to enjoy fishing. We do have another guest here with us, Brother Tristan. Can you please introduce yourself to all of our viewers?
Hello, Paul. My name is Brother Tristan from the locale of Machanao. I'm a Kadiwa here in the locale of Machanao, and my favorite hobby is working out.
Working out. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Brother Tristan. And thank you to Kuya Louis for introducing your guys' stuff.
It's funny, it balances out because Kuya Louis likes fishing and cooking, and Brother Tristan likes exercising.
Oh yeah, so that connects together. I think that's why they're so close. But thank you to our guests for introducing your guys' yourselves. Now to kickstart how you have a nice day. Can you guys tell us what makes Micronesia so unique? I'll go ahead and start by asking Brother Tristan first.
What makes Micronesia so unique is that it's we have just small islands, so all of us get to connect easily. I know it's harder for other districts to connect if they have a bigger place. So we're lucky to be close to one another physically, so that way we can connect.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Brother Tristan. It's true that our islands are so tiny. And I think I shared this in a previous broadcast that before we moved to Micronesia, we tried to find Micronesia on the map, but it was so small we couldn't find it. Yeah, so I think that I agree with Brother Tristan. That is something that makes our district so unique. How about you, Brother Louis? Can you share what makes Micronesia so unique to you?
So for me, Micronesia is very, very unique in the sense that we are so diverse with our cultures. There's so many different backgrounds, different islands. As you can see, like we've mentioned all the locales earlier, we got Palau, we got Majuro, we got Saipan, we got Guam. There's so many different cultures, and it's just a whole melting pot of different cultures that to experience.
Yes, that's so true, Brother Louis. Thank you for sharing that. It's so true that our islands, they're filled with so much culture. There's so many different ethnicities that come to our islands. Like there's Korean, there's Japanese, there's not just Chamorro, also Filipinos. There's a lot of Filipinos, and we kind of infuse all of our cultures together, which makes it so unique. So it's true what Brother Louis mentioned. It is a melting pot for all these cultures. I want to also ask one of the locals connected. What do you feel is so unique about our district of Micronesia? Is there anyone who would like to answer this first question? Anyone can unmute po, or you can raise your hand po if you want to answer what or share what you think is so unique about our district po. Can we call on the local of Ka Chris? Can you tell us what you think makes you Micronesia so unique po?
Yes. Is it Brother Chris? Hello po, everyone. One of the things that I learned, which makes our district unique, which is very interesting, we're comprised of 4 different time zones. So we have 4 different time zones in our district, which is very different to where I came from. So that's one of the things that are very unique about our district. And then we have a lot of different cultures here in Micronesia.
Okay. Yes, thank you for sharing that po, Brother Chris, Ka Chris po. Also to introduce to everyone, Ka Chris is one of our newest ministers here in the District of Micronesia. So we want to welcome him to the District of Micronesia. And also thank you for sharing that information po. I actually didn't know that. So that's something new that I learned today po. So thank you for sharing that. So to kind of move on to our next question, as we can see, it's really nice to see that there's really different different ways that people characterize Micronesia. We do have our own language. The people act and live differently here, and even our food is different, and also the way that we work and we live. So apart from work, what are some activities that you do in your leisure time? We're gonna go ahead and ask our guest for the evening, starting with Brother Louis.
So for my leisure time, like I said earlier, I love fishing. I love going to the beach and also cooking. So going to the beach hand in hand would be having barbecues and picnics.
Yes, po. Thank you for sharing that, Kuya Louie. That's so true. I think me and Randy can agree that Kuya Louie really likes cooking barbecue, or he's just the chef for our
chef
district.
of our locale. Our district, everyone will have to have a taste.
But but he's really good. So we can attest to Kuya's cooking skills, and that's really one of the things that he enjoys doing. Well, we want to go and ask actually one of the other locals, the local of Coblerville. Can you guys share a bit of a few things that you guys do in your leisure time? You can unmute po if you want to answer. Anyone from the local of Coblerville? I know there's a lot of Kadiwas there who have a lot of adventures. So is there anyone who can answer?
Hello, Julius.
Hello po. Oh, Sister Krisha. Yes, Sister Krisha, can you answer? Hello po, Ka Julius po, Ka RJ po.
Hi, can you hear me po?
Yes, po, loud and clear.
Greetings to everyone po. So I just also want to add on to like Brother Louis' answer. Aside from picnics and barbecues, we also like to play ball and outside sports. I noticed that a lot of like people here play volleyball, baseball, or like frisbee even, because we have a big space like field, and then we have that environment. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Sister Krisha. That's so true, because I know a lot of the brothers, especially the Kadiwas in the island of Saipan, they love sports. So they like to really be active in that way, and I think that makes them very unique.
I think that's also another balance I just noticed in the island of Saipan is sports, and then here on the island of Guam is
eating. So maybe we can combine where the Kadibas will come here to Guam to play sports, and we'll all eat together after.
Yes,
so,
that's a good one.
so that's another idea for future activities. So thank you to the local of Coblerville and Sister Krisha for sharing that answer. Now we do want to ask our other guest, Brother Tristan, what do you like to do in your leisure time?
For me, like I mentioned earlier, I like working out, so I love going to the gym. It kind of just like calms my mind when I'm there. But what really I'm most appreciative of is when I'm with my friends and family, just like the little moments with them, and we don't even need to be. That's what I like doing in my free time.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Brother Tristan. It's so true. I feel like what makes Micronesia so unique is that we're also very family oriented. And I think we talked about this earlier too, that it's nice that we like to spend a lot of time with our brethren. Oh, and Tinian, the local Tinians also connected
Hello
with
po.
us. Hello po. Thank you for connecting po. As we were mentioning po, Micronesia is very family oriented. So I think that's really something that makes us unique.
Yes, even if we're all separated by islands,
Yes,
we always find ways to spend time
yes,
together.
yes, that's very true. So I know that leisure time, it kind of connects to how we have a nice day on the islands, right? So can you guys tell us? Can you depict a perfect day in Micronesia? I'll go ahead and ask one of the other outer islands if anyone can answer this question. How do you guys depict the perfect day here in the Micronesian islands? Can anybody answer this question?
Maybe we can ask San Jose.
Oh, San Jose. San Jose, are you able to answer this question, po? Anyone from the local of San Jose? Or
Hello po.
hello
Hi,
po,
Kuya
Kai.
JM.
Hello, Ka JM.
Good evening, good morning, and magandang umaga po.
Hello po.
In the question po, how we depict the islands, it's more like it's always summer po. It's pretty hot in here, so it's fun to go out in the beach and have fun po.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Brother JM. It's true. Like I think something that we were talking about earlier with one of our friends is that what makes Micronesia so unique and different is that we're only 2 minutes away from the beach. No matter what island you're in, you can go to the beach. It's easily accessible, right? And so that's true what Brother JM mentioned, that our weather here is so warm and hot that our perfect day is really spending time at the beach for Micronesian islands. Do you agree with me, Sister
Yes, I
Reddy?
also agree. And because I know that you said the beach is so easily accessible, and even just having like what Brother Tristan said, like just even spending like those little moments or those times with your family and your friends.
Yes.
I think that already depicts a perfect day.
Yeah.
Even if it's not anywhere at the beach, like just even being together in your home.
Yeah.
Having that time to just talk and even catch up, even with just your family that you are living with at home, right? Because everyone can be so busy at work or in school. So I think any time that you get to spend with your family is already a perfect day for me.
Yes, I completely agree with that. And as simple as it is, like go to the beach, spending time with your family, I think for other people around the world, it would be like a dream for them to have that, right? To be able to experience what we get to experience on a day-to-day basis. We do want to ask the local of Majuro this question. I believe they have an answer for this question. The local of Majuro. So, how do you guys depict the perfect day here in Micronesia?
Hello po.
Hello po. Thank you for connecting po.
Yes po, perfect day for us po is family day. Like we do swimming and picnics po. Fishing. And fishing as well po.
Oh wow! So fishing and swimming in the island of Majuro. So hopefully one day we can visit there in Majuro
Yes.
and you can teach us how you fish and swim there, Paul. So thank you for sharing that answer. It's nice to see that everyone all over the district they have different ways that they have a perfect day on the islands. So to kind of close off our discussion, we want to ask everyone, why do you guys think it's so important for everyone around the world to know about this part of the world? I'm going to go ahead and ask our guests for the evening, starting with Brother Tristan.
I think it's important for people to know this district because especially like Guam and like Saipan, we're a part of the U.S. and some people don't even know that, and we get overlooked by other countries. So we're more than just being a part of U.S. That we have such a deeper culture, and we have beaches and all the connections we have because we're so close.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Brother Tristan. It's true what he said. I actually didn't know that we were part of the U.S. too until I moved to Micronesia. So it's nice that it's true that we do. I feel like we do sometimes get overlooked because we're so tiny and we're like a little bit farther away from the U.S.
Yes, and then just like you said, it's hard to find on the map.
Yeah, so like forgot about us. But no, so that's why we're having this broadcast. We want to showcase to the world that Micronesia, we're here, and there's so many things that we can do here in the district. How about you, Brother Louis? Why do you think it's so important for people to know about this part of the world?
So for me, Sister Anne, the District of Micronesia itself is rooted in history. It's literally in the history books during World War I, World War II, even back in the Spanish time. So we have a lot of history here that, like Brother Tristan said, a lot of people overlook and don't realize where we are. We are part of the U.S., but we have so much connections to the Asia spot. So that's why it's kind of a mix of the best of both worlds. But
Yes, thank you for sharing that, Brother Louis. It's true that not only do we have beaches here and our food, but we also have a lot of history that we're rich with, right? And it's important to learn about that because it shows us how we got to where we are today, all the growth that the district was able to go through all those years, even during the wars. And there's a lot of sceneries other than the beach that we can see, like they really preserve the historical places in both Saipan and Guam, right?
Yes, and I think there is so much more to Guam than what people see online.
Yeah.
And especially when we talked about like the different cultures and
Mhm.
very diverse. There's a lot of fusion in the food
Yes.
and things like that. And I know like there's some restaurants here too. They do like a mix. So I think there was one restaurant I saw. It was like Mexican food and also Korean food
Yes.
fused together.
Yeah.
So I think that's also one of the things that we have that people can come here and see. Like
Mhm.
especially those who really are like food lovers, right?
Yes, that's very true. We have a lot of infused cultures. We also want to do a little bit of a shout out to the islands of Yap, Majuro, Tinian, and Pohnpei for connecting with us. Thank you, Paul. Although you're far from the island of Guam, we thank you so much, Paul, for connecting here with us, Paul. So thank you so much for being here with us and also sharing your answers with us as well. We also want to thank all of our other viewers for tuning in. We can see that we have a lot of support connected with us. And we hope for those who are connected and who are not a part of Micronesia, we were able to showcase or introduce to you how we have a nice day here in this part of the world. So to kind of connect to our topic this evening, we do want to play a quick little game led by Sister Randy. So Kuya Tech, what time is it?
Okay, so as we jump into one of our newer segments, we want to know how's it been in Micronesia? So we have so many activities that will be prepared and that have been prepared that will be coming up throughout this year, and we will share them with you in our upcoming broadcast. So we hope that we see all of you there. So as we speak of activities, we want to also jump into, as what Sister Anne mentioned, right? Many activities that we hold here in our that we can have, right? Like we were talking about hobbies, the things we like to do. So in our game time, it's called Island Life Trivia. Have you ever done this? So I will list a couple of activities that we can do here in our islands, and our guests and anyone who is joining us here in our hangouts and as well as there in our YouTube live chat. I will just mention some activities that we can do on the islands, and you can mention if you've done it or not. And even Sister Anne and I will also mention. So we hope that you can also join us in our game time. So one of the things that was mentioned to us, like an activity that can be done, is parasailing. So have you ever done parasailing at the
No,
end?
I
I've
actually
never done
haven't.
it too.
I'm scared, but I want to try it. But one of our crew members, see at the
Oh, at the R, she's raising her. She's like, I've done it. Oh, even Kuya Randy, they're like, I did it. They're behind the camera, but they're saying that they've done it. So we want to also ask, we want to ask one of our guests actually. Kuya Louie, have you ever done parasailing?
Yes, well, it's quite an adventure.
Yes.
Not for the faint of heart, because you do have heights involved.
Oh, can we ask, like, when have you done parasailing, or have you done it multiple times?
It's been a while, Paul. Actually, I haven't done it before.
Oh wow! So, I think I'm kind of scared to do parasailing.
One day, maybe on our bucket list one day.
Yeah. So if just another like fun fact about Kuya Louie, if to share with everyone, he's very adventurous.
Yes.
So a lot of these activities that I see, I'm sure he's done it.
He's done it.
Yes. So another one is paddle boarding. Has anyone done paddle boarding? Oh, at the rehearsal, even me, I've done paddleboarding too, and me and at the end.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's one of the easier water sports.
I feel like if you're from Micronesia, you've done at least once in your life.
Yes. So that's all that we have for the game time. Just 2 activities, and I'm sure there's many more activities that are accessible and that we can do. And hopefully me and Ata and the rest of us who haven't done it yet can already try it, right?
Yes.
So maybe this year that can be one of our goals.
Yeah, it'll be on our list.
Yes. So as we continue with the rest of our broadcast, we want to thank you to everyone who joined us in our game, and also continue to thank those who continue to support us. So now we'll see what's been happening in our YouTube live chat with Sister Gwen.
Thank you so much, Sister Randy, for that interesting game. Now it is time to read all of your wonderful comments, starting with our district minister, Joven Sipilio Jr. saying, hello po, INCRadio Micronesia. Have a nice day po. Hello po to all the ministers, ministerial workers, and their family. Hello po to all the officers and the brethren here in the District of Micronesia. We also have our Assistant District Minister, Ka Julius Malabanan, saying good evening po. Welcome, brethren, to the rebranding our INCRadio Micronesia. We also have our DMA advisor, Ka Roger Villegas Jr., saying good day po. Micronesia, #Coblerville. Good day po to our District Minister, Brother Joven Sipilio Jr. and family po. Greetings as well to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan and family po. We also have Cassidy Santiago saying good greetings to all the brothers and sisters in Micronesia, #Majuro. We also have Timothy Kamba saying have a nice day to our District Minister, Joven, and our Assistant District Minister, Julius po. #Guam, #Gigo. We also have some birthday greetings. We have Brother Roberto Guian saying, hi to my son, Troy Guian. Advance happy birthday on January 30, 2026. We love you, my son, and happy birthday as well to Bernie Garcia. We also have Sister Irene Rose Madrid saying, belated happy birthday po, Melanie, and advance happy birthday po, Bernie and Kathy. #Garapad. Now we also want to read your YouTube engagement question answers, which is how you depict how you have a nice day on the islands. First, we have Brother Sean Pierce saying the best day is being able to wake up past 9 a.m. We also have Sister Angie Arceles saying, I love going to the beach and watching the sunset po. #Manilaw, #Micronesia, #Kaliwa. We also have Brother Matt Pasha saying, for me, I have a nice day on the islands by enjoying trips with my family or
with my or friends on a sunny or cloudy day, preferably with ice cream. We also have Sister J. Pasha. I have a nice day on our islands by going around the island or even just by going to the beach. I don't do it much, but whenever I do, I get that feeling that I will have a great day. We also have Brother Catmelo San Nicolas. How I have a nice day on the islands is primarily going for a walk by the beach, watching the sunsets, or going for a nice drive to see our island's beautiful geography. We also have some brethren in the comments saying how Micronesia is unique. First, we have Brother John Michael Balmonte saying Micronesia is unique because of the cultural diversity and geographical location. We also have Sister Krisha Rodriguez saying Micronesia is so unique because of the bond of our people and the community. We also have Sister Nicaela Cura saying our district of Micronesia is unique because of its diversity within the brethren. We also have Sister Jade Pasha. You can find so many beaches almost everywhere in our islands, but that's what makes them unique. Now we have some shout outs. First, starting with Sister Erin Villegas. Good evening po. Hello po to our district minister, Brother Joven Sapong Jr. and our assistant district minister, Brother Joyce Malabanan, and to their families po. #Coberville, #Buklod. We also have Brother Matt Pasha. Hello po, brethren. Hope all of you are excited for our show tonight. We also have Brother Amil Mayas. Good day to everyone. Happy watch party from the locale of Saipan. We have Sister Didit Pasha saying, "Hafa nice day po, District of Micronesia, #Saipan." Sister May Kama, good evening po, watching from Saipan po, Hafa nice day. Sister John Maya saying, good evening po, happy watching from locale of Saipan. Now we also have you from outside of our district, Sister Lubrico saying happy greetings from Roseville in California. And Sister Terilyn saying half a day from San Diego, California, missing Guam so much po. Now there are so many comments that I want to read, but we are short on time. But before we end this segment, I'd like to ask Julius Malabanan if he has any comments or shout outs po.
Greetings po, Joe Bennett, our district minister, and our CFO overseer, Brother Chris, and to other brethren who are online. We'd like to thank the brothers and sisters who are supporting this rebranding of the INCRadio Micronesia. What makes Micronesia unique are the brothers and sisters who are watching.
Yes, thank you, Polka Julius, for sharing those shout outs. And before we go to invite everyone, we do want to announce the active chatters. Who number one, we have Brother Matt Pasha. Thank you po. Number two, we have Sister Valentina Ponzalan from Rhoda Extension. And lastly, our third active chatter is Sister Priscilla. So thank you so much for being such active chatters in our YouTube live. Now we do want to invite everyone to next week's broadcast, which will be on Friday, January 23rd, 2026 at 9:30 p.m. Chamorro Standard Time. And the title is to be announced, so we hope to see everyone here again. And we want to now thank everyone and conduct our end of the show greetings, starting with Sister Gwen.
Thank you so much, Sister Anne. Before we end our show, we would like to greet and thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, along with our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo.
And we also want to thank our District Minister, Brother Joven Sapilio Jr., our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, our CFO Overseer, Brother Christopher Valdez, and our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr., as well as to our crew members there in the island of Saipan, Sisters Bam, Jillian, and Brother Matt, and here on the island of Guam, Sisters Arlene, Anne, Faye, Gwen, and Marissa, and Brothers Randy, Michael, Sean, and Job, as well as to our station manager, Brother Wally Taray, and our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya.
Yes, thank you, Sister Randy. We hope everyone enjoyed our broadcast. We are now signing off, so we want to say good night, Micronesia. Don't forget to have a nice day. Good night, everyone.
Good night, po.
Thank you for connecting